All right, I'm going to be giving this vlogging thing another try. I think a lot of people want me to be vlogging behind the scenes, how we're doing, my life, weirdly enough. I know I've got people on Twitter, quite a large following on Twitter actually, 120,000 people. And people on Twitter want to know more about AI and what we're doing about AI, how they can learn it, that stuff. On Instagram, I just show, small snippets of my life. But what's been consistent across both platforms is some people keep asking for me to do vlogs. Over the years I've tried, I would vlog and then I won't vlog again for another 6 months or 7 months or another year. That's because life just gets in the way. I get overwhelmed sometimes with all the work that I need to do, but I think things are calming down a bit more. And we've got 6 months left to the end of 2025. So hopefully I can do some more vlogs, show you what we're doing behind the scenes at the company, and then we can go from there. Today I am doing an event. I think the guys at Sculptor, brand agency here in Ghana, are doing an event. They did one last year, it looked really good. They've invited me to come to this one. And if you know about me and my background, when I retired from football, my first working job was at a design agency, and I stayed there for a few years, and that's where I learned about business, learned about the power of brand and how brand fits into business and products. So what they're doing is quite interesting. I love that they are an agency, but they care about the business side of things. So that's the reason why I'm doing the event. I hardly do events, but I will be doing that one. And I guess background on the business, how we've been doing. So the business has changed a little bit. We've been building products for other people for the last few years. We are not doing that anymore. We've decided to focus on AI, focus on automating businesses rather than building products for them. So our last, official product that we are building for another company was Wahoo, the e-mobility app. I think some of you saw the launch that we did for them, but we're not going to be building products for other people unless we've got a share in the business or it's a ridiculous offer. So yeah, the focus has shifted. We are coming back with our own product, again, focused on AI, focused on automating businesses using AI, especially small businesses around the world. I just came back from London and I realized that a lot of people don't know, number one, how to use AI, and number two, how to implement it into their business. But every single business can have some sort of AI automation inside of the business, whether it's in operations or it's the actual product. There's some sort of automation that can be put into the business. So we're focused on that. And I think, our first product that's coming out, I think by the time you see this video, it will probably be out. You probably see me tweeting about it, putting it on Instagram. That product is, I think it's the first step of this whole thing. We've had very good feedback. We've been testing it with one industry, and we've had very good feedback. There's a fly. Very good feedback, which is encouraging. So hopefully by the time this video is out, you'll see what that is. And what I like about this product as well is that we're shifting away from technical founders being the only people that can build products and own those type of businesses. Now anybody can be a founder. All you need is an idea. All you need is like a niche community of people, and you can be a founder. So I love that this product enables other people to start their own businesses in a few minutes. They pay a monthly fee, and you can literally, get going. So you'll see more about that. And I guess this vlog as well, you're probably going to see me working out more. I'm running more. I'm lifting more. I've trimmed down, as you can see. So I'm a bit more focused on my diet and focused on my fitness, as well as, I guess, my private life. But all that is going to come into these vlogs. I'm going to try and be as consistent as possible, and want you to come on a journey with me. Cool. Thank you. event with ALX. It was good. I did a keynote for an hour and a half. It was supposed to be 40 minutes. I did it for an hour and a half. I love the vibe. I love the crowd. People wanted to learn about AI, wanted to learn about the future, how to build products and whatnot. So I was just giving them a realistic view of how to get things done. I think this is my second event of the year. Did the first one at the beginning of the year, so this is the second. I'll probably do one more before the end of the year, and we keep it going. But good momentum as we finish off the rest of the year. Alright guys, it's very early in the morning. I think it's 8:30 in the morning, down at ZFM, a radio station in East Legon. This is the second time I've been to ZFM this year. I think I was there earlier on in the year in March before Tech in Ghana, London. Here again to talk about AI, to talk about the future of work. So when I got the call, I said yes, even though I don't really do radio much. But I think, the host is a great guy. This is our second conversation that we've had, and it always just flows. It always just, it's full of value. So I decided to come down again. This year we are on an AI mission where we're going to be upskilling new talent with our Cactus Talent business. We've got a brand new HQ in Chado that is going to be opening in September, October. And that's where we're going to be doing a lot of AI workshops to upskill people, individuals, businesses, governments. And I think it's very important to get the word out there in terms of the AI revolution rather than our programs. This is bigger than our programs. This is actually about saving people's jobs in the future, getting people ready and AI proficient in the future. So we went down to the radio station, had a good conversation. I was there for about maybe 45 minutes. And yeah, we managed to answer a few questions from callers and just have a productive conversation. So looking forward to doing more radio this year and definitely next year. But for now, the focus is going to be on other media outlets. It's Tuesday and we're on our way to see our brand new HQ. Those of you who have been following me, I think you saw the previous HQ that we were in. We left there a year ago. I've had my eyes on this one for a long time. Last year I actually took all our staff to this new office even before we had secured it. We finally managed to secure it under some brand new terms, but it works for us, it works for our partners as well. So we're just on our way now. This morning I'm going to go and meet an electrician, I think an aluminium guy, somebody who's going to be doing the signage. Also meeting my friend Zoo, who's going to be there as well. And yeah, so it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So we'll see how it goes on. Looking forward to getting back into the HQ. Our business has changed dramatically since we first planned to go there, but it's all working out perfectly well. So I'll tell you more about that as we go along. But it's exciting times. Work is about to start today, and we should be there in about 6 to 7 weeks if all goes well. And I know all is going to go well. 6 to 7 weeks we'll be in there. So yeah, off to the HQ. Okay, this morning we are at the Stanford Seed Transformation AI Workshop. amazing things that these guys are doing. Obviously, everybody knows about Stanford Seed. So I was invited to speak to 80 CEOs and some of their team members, just to do a couple of workshops. I ended up doing 3 workshops, about an hour and a half each, where I spoke about Cactus Talent, I spoke about AI in general, gave them an introduction to how they can use AI to be a bit more productive. And it was just good to be there with other leaders in the space, people that I've seen their companies grow, I've seen them do amazing things, $1 million companies. It was just good to see their CEOs enthusiastic about how to use AI. It starts with them. It starts with them. What we're looking for is a future where AI is in every organization, where all employees, all team members are using AI in their workflow, and it starts from the top. So to have the opportunity to speak to their CEOs, to their leaders of the different teams, was a privilege, and I think they got a lot of value. I've been speaking to a few of them after the workshop, and it was good. So we was there for about, I think, 4 hours, and delivered 3 different workshops. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these. I'm also going to be doing some free ones in September, as well as larger group individual workshops in October. So you're going to see me do this a lot more this year. And like I said, we've got a whole building, a whole HQ dedicated to training people in AI. So this was probably the first time people have seen me do a workshop on AI. Usually I do workshops on product and how to build a good product, but the focus is on AI now. So yeah, had a good time. Definitely will do it again. Can't wait to interact with the Stanford Seed businesses again. Thank you to the president that's out there. He is Prince, CEO of Apex Shipping. Fantastic guy, great guy, and he's doing an amazing job down there.